Hey, Saggy Seekers. Sometimes when you stay in heaven long enough, all the goodness becomes normal. You cease to appreciate it and it becomes a weird form of hell. And sometimes when you stay in hell long enough, the misery becomes your standard and you adapt, and then it's just what you know and becomes habitual thing, and in a way it becomes your some sort of heaven. And it's like, what the fuck is heaven and hell anyway? I've been struck by so many bizarre tragedies in the past few months, and yet I sit here in front of the window. I watch the rain. I'm warm. I have a cup of coffee next to me. I have you guys, two of wands. And there are no tears in me. It's bizarre, but also welcomed. Two of wands. It's like your infinite exploration of what's next. Jupiter is trining you in Aries. Lilith is trining you in Leo. It gives you so much power without you having to put in an effort. People want to help you, the good people and the bad people, the society and the outside of society, people across the board, situations, different situations are on your side. And you ask yourself, what have I done to have the light and the darkness be at my favor? They're supposed to be contradictory, so if the light likes me, you would think the shadow will be against me and vice versa. But no, he managed to have both equally be into you. Yesterday, something insane happened. My bestie's beloved cat died in our arms. CPR, mouth to mouth, tasing, nothing helped. Out of the blue, it just dropped. He hobbit. Why? You want me to tell you why? If I were you, I would want me to tell you why, but I don't know. I mean, I have what I think I know, but it annoys me so much. I don't like the answer that I have in my head as to why things are the way they are. Truth is, I see it as divine negligence. You know, like an architect builds an apartment building or an establishment of some sorts, and he's too much in a hurry or wants to save up on expenses or is pressured by the client to get it faster, so he skips safety procedures, and then the foundation is off, and then that leads to a disaster one day. And it's like, I think that's what God and the universe did with us. The world, Page of Swords, Five of Wands. It was like, I want to build a world. Let's have fun with it and figure it out as we go. If issues come up, we'll just put a band-aid on it. And so we ended up living this existence with so much fuckery and injustice. And we try to have answers, Everything happens for the better, divine timing. We can't admit that God fucked up. Page of Cups. If we can't admit that the divine has fucked up, how will we ever be able to rebel and vote against it and be like, this shitty system needs to change? First of all, if there is bad and good, let bad feel bad and good feel good. Let it be clear. But come to think of it, why do we even need bad versus good? And you'll be like, Morgainne, you don't understand the yin and the yang, the polarities. Oh, biatch, I do understand. I just don't like it. You don't have to agree with me. But at least make sure that you genuinely don't agree with me as opposed to being in denial, because that possibility hurts too much. I'm going through all of this because of divine negligence. There isn't a higher, better plan. It's just gods are like trial and where gods is trial and error. Because that's terrifying, right? It's kind of like I can walk outdoors and unknowingly step on an ant. I wouldn't even notice. The ant is squashed. I'm just walking along, don't even know. From the world of the family of the ant, it's like maybe there's a higher purpose. God takes the good ones. Nah. One of the gods just kind of walked around, enjoyed the view, stepped on one of us, and moved on. If you think about it like that, you realize this is the battle of the fittest. And then you know what happens to you? You become a very powerful machine that doesn't wait for divine confirmation, that doesn't wonder, should I not? You do what you need to do to be happy, to be successful, to cherish the good moments. And it doesn't mean that there is no meaning, quite the opposite. It just means that the meaning isn't perfect. The meaning sometimes is freaking meaningless, you know? Page of Swords, Page of Cups, Five of Wands. We're arguing over nonsense. Whose God is the true God? What way is the right way? What does the higher mighty world want from us? What's the next lesson we should learn? I say fuck it. Eat, sleep, take long baths, have sex, on repeat. And whenever there's love, really cherish it. All forms of love. Your friend, your pet, your family, your lover, your crystal, your tree, your plant, your desk, your hair. A moment of serendipity. A teardrop. Do you know tears are full of our anxiety? It's the way for the body to release tension. You can't hold back your tears. If you hold in your tears, you hold in the chemicals of stress and fear and anxiety. Let it out. There's no point in holding it in. There's no point in overthinking. There's no point in trying to be strong. This world is so much more powerful than us. No matter how brilliant and energetic and full of chi and life force we are, in comparison to this infinite cosmos, to this multiverse, we're an ant. And maybe we're lucky to live a long, healthy, more so joyous than less joyous life. Yay. And if not, let's try it in the next reincarnation. Or not. My friend was like, I don't want to come back in another reincarnation. I'm going to kill myself in the womb. This is too fucked up. I mean, I get it. She just saw her baby die in front of her. I gave it my all to save him. Failed. You gotta ask yourself, and don't be like, oh, Morgainne, you're going through something difficult and you're projecting and you're taking it out on us. No, I'm going through a very real aspect of life that comes with its knowledge. Take it or leave it. The Tower and the Three of Pentacles. We build, it gets destroyed. We build, it gets destroyed. We build, it gets destroyed. We connect, we disconnect. We love, we fall into love, we fall out of love. We live, we die. And look at the background, this empty space, this dark matter. 99.9% of your existence is dark matter. Did you know only less than 1% is actual matter? Most of our existence is not light. Now, don't think in terms of good and bad. Just think in terms of light and matter versus darkness and no matter. Ether, right? A minuscule portion of our existence is matter and is light. Most of it is dark abyss, where everything is birthed from and all the knowledge is there. What if we've been having it all wrong? We've been obsessed with light and matter and building. What if it's all in the chaos? I also didn't mention that a good childhood friend of mine from junior high school and high school, and then we became really, really good friends in our mid-20s. He just died a week ago. Out of the blue. Cardiac arrest. I'm not going to say here on this platform what I know it's from, but I think you know what I'm aiming at. He was perfectly healthy. What if this is it? You know? Floating in the dark chaos. What if it's not about good and bad, heaven and hell? It's just stepping into a huge library with very dim light. And just finding our way in there. And that's life. So in April you will build, and in April you will destroy, and so on and so forth. And don't make a big deal out of it. I mean, feel it, enjoy it, and then be upset with it, whatever the scenario is. We do have an eclipse in Aries trining you, fellow fire sign. On the 19th or the 21st, and then a new moon in Taurus. So something gets destroyed with the eclipse. Fiery chaos. And then something gets born and created with the new moon in Taurus and Taurus season. And the sun moving into Taurus as well. And there's nothing to talk about in respect to that. There's nothing to analyze and figure out. This shit is something that we've been playing out over and over and over since the dawn of days. Death, rebirth, death, rebirth, death, rebirth. I don't want to tell you what it means. I want to tell you, float in the dark chaos. Get what you can out of it. Anything else for April for Saggy? Hey, you're the sign of faith in God. Who else would I talk to about these things? Scorpio, yes. But I did Scorpio yesterday before the shenanigans. I I really wanted to save that cat. It's such a beautiful cat. It's like a dog. It's like I want to save the world but can't. The fuck am I to save the world? Spider-Man is supposed to save the world. Not me. Do I look like a Spider-Man to you? That makes no sense. I need to just chill. I need to chill the F down. Maybe it's Miguel Maniac of me, you know? Maybe me feeling like I'm failing my purpose isn't me failing my purpose, more so spirit trying to tell me, dude, you're being megalomaniac. Let it go. Live your life. It was time for Hobbit to go. There was nothing you could do. Yeah, well, that's just me maybe telling that to myself to feel better about things. The upside to this, I have a bed and a kitchen and a shower. And you. Seriously, anything else for Saji? Let these hoes yatter and let them go. Don't build with people who can't build, who can't handle matter and can't handle dark matter. Just let them yatter somewhere else and start building with people that you can build with. You're wasting your time. You're not supposed to save them or to teach them. They are idiots. Find people who are already ready, not potentials. Find people at your level who are already ready that you can build something with. You don't have time. Any moment, the most bizarre shit can strike. I'm not being morbid. Literally, look around. Have you watched the news? Yes, a lot of it is bullshit, but a lot of it is real. Just stop wasting time and ego. Find people, person, place that fit the motherfucking bill and start building. Because at least when lightning strikes, you have more odds of the foundations and the establishment that you built together to stay standing. Ten of Swords. Just let go of everything that doesn't work. Let it die. Let it go. You might want to watch Scorpio's reading that I posted yesterday for April as well, because I'm seeing somewhat of connections here. Maybe one day Elon Musk will find a way to get us to live forever. I don't know. Until then, don't waste your breath. The sun will continue to shine, you know? It's going to come out. It's going to give light. It's going to give warmth. Work with it. And once it goes down, the moon comes up. It's going to give you clarity, insight. Work with it. If something is not workable, let it go. If someone keeps sticking swords in your back, you giving them yet another chance is honest to God, goddess, gods, random architects that fucked up here, whatever. It just doesn't make sense. Conclude April, please. Thank you. Oh, look at that. Speaking of the chaos and the Akashic records, and hey, you, Page of Wands, Four of Pentacles, the Magician, and the High Priestess. You find someone as wise, as smart, as expansive, as capable, as skillful as you. Give them everything. Don't hold on to the idiocy and to outdated ideas that are based in your childhood hopes and dreams and idealism on the world. This world is great and this world is fucked up. That's it, you know? It's as simple as that. It's both. It is what it is. But within the dark matter and the chaos, there's a lot to work with. A lot of materials, a lot of information, a lot of colors. You can create so much if you just stop with the righteous indignation, with the overthinking, with what's the meaning of this, what's the meaning of that, and just start being this infinite, powerful, wise creature that gets shit done and takes care of their happiness. You have the ability. Magician, High Priestess. This is all also divine counterparts. As I said, you find someone remotely as capable of dealing with you and containing you. Hold on to them like a lifeboat. Not if they're not interested or if they're telling you, leave me alone. No, not that. Of course, if it's mutual. Because you never know. When something is just taken from you. This is righteous indignation. This is holding on to your ideologies. I wrote one time, nothing blinds our sense of truth as much as our sense of righteousness. These two are not righteous. They're not bad. They're actually good and wise. But ideology, they know better. They look at the bottom line, not at the ideas that we've built based on our life subjective experiences. They're not a slave to their mind. The mind is a wonderful servant, but a dangerous master. You know the quote, and they know it. This is being stubborn, egoic, trying to prove that you know better, holding on to what you've learned. It's ridiculous. It's exhausting. You're exhausting yourself. You're not punishing anyone but yourself. You're acting like the idiots who wasted your time, but in a different semantic. This is who and what you can be. Right? Seven days free trial over on Patreon. Link is below. If this reading helped, inspired, entertained, didn't terrify you, and you want to reciprocate my work and honor this message, you may purchase this reading in retrospect. Link to do so below. Up to you for how much. Thank you for doing so. I appreciate it. Like if you're new. Subscribe if you're... like either way. Subscribe if you're new. Stay magic. Stay true. I love you.